Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. That's a bit high. And welcome to my craft room. Hopefully you guys are all well, and whether you're self-isolating or social distancing or just trying many of those things, I hope you are well and enjoying some crafty time. Today I am here to show you this Golden Honey and Seriously the Best card. Now, I do have all my things here. Hey guys, come on in and say hi. I'll get to you in a sec, hey? So if you have this paper, which I do, I have previously borrowed the stamp set, but I wanted to do a card without using the bees, the bee set, because I don't have the bee set. I borrowed it when I made all my bee cards. So I added in the Seriously the Best stamp set, which goes with a card kit. And it is funnily enough, Seriously the Best card kit. So this is the card kit that we played in our last video. I'm not going to open it, but I am a bit obsessed with the stamp set at the moment. It's sort of my go-to for an amazing font. So that's what we're playing with today, along with some sponging. My class girls wanted to do some sponging, so we are using sponge Brayers. So that is kind of where we're headed today. This will be the third time I've made these cards, and I'm making multiples with you. So I came to my colour, sorry, David's sending me messages accidentally. Came to the colours. I asked for a colour challenge in one of my groups, which is SU Colour Challenge, and lovely Danielle gave me Pretty Peacock, Daffodil Delight and Basic Grey. So that's what I'm working with. And yeah, I don't know what David's doing with his phone. He's sending me all weird and wonderful messages, which I don't need to reply to. So that's sort of where we're headed today. If you haven't already, please subscribe or click on the bell if you're on Facebook to follow my videos so you get notifications, because especially in this time of where we're more hunkered down than normal, you want to find something to watch, and I hope you enjoy watching my videos. So I am going to flick us around and go from there. Now, if you need any help ordering any of these things that I talk about today, I'm more than happy for you to order from me, or I'm more than happy to field any questions in regards to those things. So let's flick us around, turn off the overhead light and get going. And then I will come and say hello to everybody, because I haven't got my other screen up and running yet. I was too busy chatting with all of you. Okay, now let's see where we're going here. That doesn't look too shabby, if I do say so myself. Look, you can see a bit of my base, but you know, these things happen. Okay, I think I'm good. I will try and get my other screen up and running, and of course it's not playing nicely, so we shall see what we shall see. Okay, I've got to go in another way. So please tell me that everyone's well and no one actually has coronavirus, and that everyone has enough supplies. I know, right, Shelley? You are so right. Sorry, I'm just standing here trying to read some comments and get up my second screen at the same time. Hooray! Oh, sorry, I'm just standing here trying to mute myself. That's what I'm trying to do. It appears like I have video and comments. This is amazing. So I'm going to go back to the start and say hi, Bobby. Hey, Deb. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Julie. Hey, Deborah. I saw Vanessa pop in. Hi, Philomena and Susan and Donna and Linda, Margine, hello, and Miss Shelley, who I so far not sick. Look, we have colds and sniffles, but no corona, and I don't fancy going to a doctor's surgery at the moment. So yes, I'm so glad I can keep you guys amused. So, oops, I didn't have the card. So this is the card that we're making. As I said, use sponge brayering on both these pieces, and I've got all the sentiments set up on the Stamparatus. So I chose to use vellum because vellum's the answer, and I like the softness and how it alludes to the bees' wings. And yes, Bobby, I know you aren't a fan of these bees, but you'll just have to put up with it while we're going. So, oh, I grabbed out the wrong colour. I didn't want Mango Melody. I wanted Daffodil Delight. Right. So, as you girls and guys know, I was a little sick last week, but I've been fine since then. So I think I have like three cards to do. I did have some extra kits left over from class because I cut up a bit early just to be prepared, and yeah, that's what I've got left. But I am in need of replenishing my card stash, so I'm more than happy. So this is how our sponge brayers come. You get 2 handles with 4 heads. So I know I've used them before, but you can just pull this out, take it off. You can pull out both sides and change it over. We don't have to because I have these 2 ready to rock and roll. So the thing about sponge brayering, it is a lot softer than our normal brayering, the old rubber brayers. And what I'm doing to sponge this up is just going in one direction to get the ink all the way around. And then I'm starting just off, and I'm making sure I go, as I squeak here, not sure why it's squeaking, and I am going all the way up. So that's very light. We are going to be using multiple passes, and it will get a bit quicker and easier as we ink up this sponge. It's so squeaky. I swear this wasn't squeaking the other day. I swear it wasn't. Now I'm going to come at it from 2 different sides, just so you get different ink spots, because I find the edges sometimes get a little not inked enough. So I've sort of fixed that all in one direction. Just go up. I do want to create an ombre look. So let me see how this is. I'm liking that. Dark, medium, light. I'm going to go on to the second one. You can deepen this as much as you wish. But I'm not picky because we're putting on, I'll grab this over again, we're putting on the big sentiment. So anything that's not right in the middle, we are going to cover up. But just when you're sponging, make sure you're going over the edges of the card so you're covering the whole card front. And come in from both your left and right sides. And when you're sponging, don't push too far down because these are plastic and will rip your foam ink pads. Hello, Miss, who have I missed? Good morning, Myrtle. I think this is a great card too. I have been very happy with the couple of times I've made it. It's I've made it so it's fairly quick and simple, and the foil on this just pops. It's beautiful. So that's 2 done, and then we'll pop over and do our teeny tiny piece. And for that, on the Whisper White, because we're putting vellum over it, it doesn't matter how it looks because vellum's going to even it out. As long as you've got that colour range there, we're all good. Sorry about my arm there. I've just got to hold it so it doesn't move too much on me. So I am putting a bit of pressure as I'm going down, but I'm not being super duper scratching the paper kind of thing. Just concentrate a bit in the middle now and then pull it out to the top. I want a bit more in the middle. And I work, because I'm right-handed, I work from right to left. So that gives me a nice amount of pressure because you tend to put more pressure on the right hand side, and as you go along you apply less pressure because you're going to your less dominant side. Hello Alison, Jamie and Nicole, you came in nice and thick and fast. Hello Beryl. So I have done these 3 card fronts, and it was suggested by my I just put my whole finger in that ink pad. Lucky I'm wearing blue today and I can just rub my hand on my shirt. Okay. So, and I just broke some gel off my broken nail. Okay, done those 3. Now I'm going to try and find, oh good, my bag of goodness is in here. And I'm going to flick this over because I don't want to transfer any of the yellow over because we are being rather messy. Okay, let's see if I can find them. That was my jig piece, and I've got 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now, Pretty Peacock. It is a Bobby card, even though Bobby doesn't like the bees on this card. I actually made this card talking to Bobby. We were talking about it, or we were just, you know, chewing the fat while I happened to be making this card. So it's funny. Okay, so starting off and going on. Now I'm staying here at that end for a bit, so just going to go from this side and quite light. I'm just going to stick in the middle there. That will do for that piece. These ones, as I said, I'm not being so particular about because they're going under the vellum. Okay. And then quite light at the top. Might even go a little heavier at the top. And then just come in the bottom and darken up the bottom. I think I'm happy with that one, and one more. So you can see, because I've prepped, I don't know, I haven't been outside, but I can tell you my washing's been rained on. I thought I was actually going to get away with it, but no, my washing's been rained on. But it's still out. I'm not bringing it in. It's not worth it. The girls in class, I was going to this point before, they used the leftover ink off the sponge brayers to sponge the flaps on their envelopes and make them ombre as well. And they thought that was really cool. So, yeah. But that is the sponging portion of today's festivities done. So that's the main technique. Now I'm going to be stamping the sentiments. So that is that done. This is where we bring in the basic grey, and I have everything preset up. Or do I have? I've got to find a jig. That's okay. I'll do the Miss You A Lot ones first, and then I will find... Now this Hello Friend was my jig piece, but I'm going to pop that in my use it up box, and we will use it up. We do have the house open, but I have had the heater on drying my hair, and now I'm too hot and I have the fan on. Story of my life. Okay. Oh, we're not going grey. We're going to use Daffodil Delight with the I Miss You A Lot. And as I said, these are from the Seriously the Best. And for this card, you can quite easily omit the I Miss You A Lot and just say Hello Friend. So this jig I make out of my scraps of thick Whisper White. So then when I put our normal cardstock in there, they just sit snugly and they don't pop out, because the thick Whisper White is just that bit thicker. She's inside, I brought her inside. Hello, Miss Kalina. That doesn't surprise me, Jenny. I know a lot of people, although I know do have a friend who's having surgery today. She did a very normal thing and popped her bicep, which was a bit scary for her. Please excuse David coughing in the background. Nothing's transmissible through a live video, so I'm assured. I know, and it's just the fact they don't want to pass it on as well. So they worked out perfectly first time, because I was using the Stamparatus, so of course they're going to turn out perfectly, and I don't need to do it. Now I can throw out this jig. I am done with that. Now, if you were my thing, my chamois, where would you be living? Because I appear to have misplaced my chamois somewhere between oh no, found it. All good, got it. Got it. Yeah, well, David, they're basically on a if you can work from home, and he's working from home, and he's not disturbing anyone. Two of their sites are basically closed down because they're in hotspots in Sydney. So yeah, so I just clean this off because I'm going to flick it over. You're a great advertisement, David, on my live stream. That's okay, we're just talking about you behind your back. It's all good. Okay, this is my other jig. So I've got the X in the corner, and we are going to stamp on the vellum. And once again, I've used our thick Whisper White. Now, stamping on vellum can be a bit difficult. Probably should have stamped on the vellum first, but we can use the heat tool to do it. Hey Cindy, thanks for joining. Oh, great. So, basic grey. This is a nice and chunky, thick font, so I just want to make sure I've got nice coverage. Now this, when we stamp with this ink onto vellum, it doesn't absorb. But what I can do is, because it sticks, I can do that. And I'm just going to let this go to the side for just a second, and I will most likely come back and double stamp it, because do you know what, the first time I did it, I stamped it twice and it came out beautifully. Did it on Sunday, it wasn't like that. So does everyone have enough craft supplies to get us through? Well, that's not good, Jenny. I do hope he's okay. Okay, I'm getting one side that's really blotchy. Maybe if I use a bit more pressure there, it will be less blotchy. Ish. It does look darker when you pop it on one of these pieces. So you can see how this will end up looking. Okay, and our third one, we're getting really close to assembly, girls. I thought these cards would take heaps longer, but no. And I don't know what you mean by. Go away, Siri. You and me both. You've been in my craft room. You know this. Although cardstock is, you do not have enough cardstock, because I know you have to do an order at the moment of cardstock. And I'm going to put in an order before the end of the month. I know our mutual friend wants some more stuff before the end of the month. Yeah. They did not come out as anticipated. But I want to get like a fan. A piece of paper will do. Just give it a quick fan, a quick dry off. Need, totally. There is a difference between need and want. And crafting is needing. Right. So I had a small class on Sunday and we were all well. So it was lovely to have some social time with the lovelies. Okay, these are staying blotchy. It's okay. I have darkened it up just a touch. And we'll go from there. 2 layers, handmade, not Hallmark. We just need to get moving on. So this is in basic grey. And it just looks, I love a good grey. Always looks fantastic. That one well. And this one is almost dry, and I may just give them a quick blast with the heat tool, because we sort of need these for the next step of assembly. As I said, I possibly should have stamped them first. Now I am probably using more pressure than I normally do because we're going on to vellum. Hey Kylie. Good. Oh, Miss Louise is going back to the vet today she's had some ear and mouth issues. That's lovely. But so we're going for our follow-up. Oh God, poor Gus. Is he able to work, Jamie, or is it he's totally off work as well? So I'll take these with the Stampin' scrub and give them a good clean before I finally open her mouth and using some ointment. So we're hoping that is fixed. Yeah. We shall see. Oh, sorry, I'm showing you other cards as I try and uncover my heat tool here. It's a bit of a mess over that side. I may just have a craft lunch in my future, which I need to fix because I want to my spinner and I can't. All I want is my pair of tweezers to hold this down while I dry. Oh my dear word. Right, fixed. Just want my tweezers, just so I can give this. These are almost dry already, which is great. I just want to make sure they are completely dry. There's just a few, calm back. Just a few spots, so I just keep it moving. I can see the spots on the angle and they do look shiny and wet as I do burn my hand here, but you know, got to have some trials to an amazing card. So these have actually evened out quite nicely compared to where they were. They are a lot less, they're more smooth, which is great. Now, I know you're all going to ask, now Ellen, how are you going to adhere? And I'll bring this card back now. I don't need this because we've done all our messy things. How are you going to adhere our vellum to our pretty peacock sponge piece? Well, we are going to use, and these are our gold glimmer dots, and I've also got some pearls that we can colour. So these are, and I'm going to get the very correct name here, and you know what, I don't even have them here, which isn't helpful, but these are the gold glimmer dots that went with the Christmas time promotion. These are still available. So what I'm going to do is pop a couple of them. I do have some little ones that I would love to use up. And what I do to get these off the sheet, because I have split the gold and the gold backing and the clear dome, so I just bend the sheet so I get under the whole edge. I know these look like drops of honey, which is why I thought it went really, really well with the card. So I'm just going to get one of these smaller ones, pop that over here. Oh, maybe I want to get a big one too. I thought I was grabbing a huge one, but that I did not. Okay, so now bring in our glue. Oh, I've got a couple of these to do. So why don't I do all of them, because that's called being smart. Don't mind me here losing my mind. Now this one pretty much just popped off. Eek. And Come on, Mr. Medium. Big and medium. This is just for adhering purposes, so I just want to pop on 2 and then I will embellish the rest later. Yes, hang on. Vellum is awesome. I love heat embossing on it. Yes, I love heat embossing on it as well, but I do just like the look of, you don't touch the ink while it's wet, you're all fine. Okay. Done, and where did I put the glue dots? I'm right on the end of a roll as well, but I won't finish it today. So flip all these over, and I am up to here. So on our larger glue dots, I do not need to fold my glue dot. I can just pop it down and the adhesive is hidden. So this is sort of a go-to technique for me, or I use the vellum underneath a piece of cardstock. Yeah, there are many things I use. Oh, I must. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. And I'll see what I can do. So for this one, what I am going again, right, hold on. I will be back. I'm going to change my internet source. Just bear with. Okay. I should be back. I have changed my internet sources and I am hoping that fixes it. Let me have a look on my second screen. Let me see. Okay. Who is back? Yeah, well, who knows? Yay! We're back. Awesome. So I don't know if you heard me about me hiding adhesive, but I like to, on vellum, you see all the adhesive that you stick to vellum unless you hide it behind embellishments like I am. So what I am doing now is I'm folding these glue dots in half and then in half again. It does create a bit of dimension, but it makes it small enough to hide behind this smaller one. So in half, so basically folding it into a quarter circle. Oops. And sticking it behind my medium size one. So then I am going to take these pieces and try and pop them down straight. You know, always easier said than done. Okay, I'm almost there. Right, done. That's one done. This is 2 done, almost. So it's just going behind the sentiment and try for straight. Okay, look, they're not perfect, but you know, they're handmade and whoever gets them won't notice, and that's all good. Except that has already stuck before I've kind of got it in place. Right, all three of those are done. I'm just going to pop these gold glitter dots off to the side, bring in my silicone mat, grab my snail and just pop some snail on the back of these banners. Now these banners, I will show you all the dies in just a second. So this banner is actually from the golf club set. So it just has this really cute banner that just works perfectly. And this stitched rectangle is from the Stitched So Sweetly dies. My class on Sunday was a tad die heavy, so you won't believe how many dies I got out to show the girls what we actually used. And one more, and then we are up to assembly. Go us. We're cruising along making these, and the nice thing is I had everything pre-prepared. I didn't even have to think about the colors because I got the colors set for me. Okay, that is not quite straight. Right, so that is that all done. I have my 3 Pretty Peacock card bases. Could be the weather too. You are exactly right, Carol, exactly right. You showed die the die. Ha! I did show die the die. I showed the die many dies. There were so many dies around. Okay, so the banner is from the golf club dies, and the stitched rectangle is from the Stitched So Sweetly. So that's where I got all of those from. So nothing to do with these sets, but the sentiments just worked perfectly in these. There are no dies that go with the Seriously the Best, but I knew I had these dies that would work a treat. So bone folder, let's get to the last tinge of assembly and final embellishment, because I still have to show you how wow, that has been sitting on my computer and got hot. I may need to add another gem up there. How I coloured my pearls. So it's, I want to know if you can guess how I coloured my pearls while I'm doing this. Hey Trina, haha, dies for days. Oh my god, you know how many die sets I own, Jamie. It's yeah, I own a lot, and I already have 2 brand new ones from the upcoming annual catalogue. I just cannot help myself. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Go away. Oh, you got it first time, Jamie. Did I mention that before, or did you just have a good old guess? Okay, that can go in there because we're using this a bit. We're using no added dimensionals on this card because there's so much going on with gold foil and the gems and the vellum, and I thought if I added dimension, the card didn't need it. Now, I did make an upside down or a left-handed card with the kit the other day, so I'm really aware of not making a upside down or left-handed card. But I suppose in the whole scheme of things, it doesn't matter. And whoever I give those kinds of cards to, I always make light of it when I write something on the inside of the card and go, I hope you're enjoying your left-handed day, or, you know, something to that effect. Especially with those kit card bases where I really can't replicate the card base. Quite often I have been known to rip off a card base. Yep. I'll go you, Jamie. Gold star for Miss Jamie today. Gold star. Okay. So, you girls may have seen that golf card I kind of sort of showed you. It's a remake of one of the golf cards I made a while ago. Do you still want me to show you that? Because it's kind of same. But I just... Oh, actually, there's something really cool I did with the... whatchamacallit, the ribbon. Now, I have neglected to mention that this paper is free and only available while stocks last, or till the end of the month, because it's one of our celebration items. And I know I had my girls earn a couple more packs over the weekend. They were very excited to either get it or get another pack with their spendings, which was great for them. So this, you can't actually purchase it. They are, no, I will show you, they are gold foil. It's just the way the light hits it. I will show you in a second. Well, it's such a shame to be covering up that big bee, but I've got another bee up there. So I am being a bit mindful of showing off some of the elements. So if I go like that, can you see how gold it is? And that's why I'm using the gold glitter dots, because they just work perfectly. I'll tip it even more now that I'm seeing myself on replay, well, on delay. I'll tip it even more and show you just in a second. Well, this is a bit of an upside down card, but I can cover up that one that was traveling down the page. I don't know, I always like things traveling up the page. I don't know what it is, where I got it from. Okay, so there you go. There you go, nice and gold. Okay, so let's bring in, I have like one dot left, I have a number. I'm going to finish off this sheet. These ones are all connected, but you can snip them apart. So I did two different things. On this card, I used way too many, and I used the dark Pretty Peacock. And on this card, I used way less and used the light Pretty Peacock. I think I might do a mixture of both. And to colour your pearls, you take your brush end and you literally, I go all the way around, and you pretty much get the top by going all the way around. and one down here, and another one there. Never know, these might be completely covered. Thank you, they are so shiny. Now you don't need to add any more embellishment, I just wanted to, and I would love to finish this sheet off so then it can go in the bin. I love finishing off sheets. I hate it when it's like this. Oh, I got teeny ones too. I'll see what I think of those. Although the teeny ones no longer exist on the new sheets. This is like a really, really old sheet. Okay, if you were my scissors, you would be hiding under there. Okay, and because these are our alcohol-based markers, these are already dry and ready to use, which is fantastic. Although I am going to chase it around the page. I can see. Put it the right way around. So I've got my cluster of 5 here, and I may just need to put a lone one just there. Come on, come off. I don't know why putting one there just made it work. Okay, I'll just do the ones around the sentiment first, and then we'll see what we've got left over to scatter. And a light one, because I kind of like toning in with what we've... Look, that one's just going to stay there. That one just wanted to dive off and go exactly where it did. Okay. And this one, and I'm going to use a dark, come on, a dark and a light little triangle there. Use, I think, a dark down the bottom. These really don't want to come off. They're really not loving me. Use a dark down the bottom, and I might just add, I've still got the gold ones that I can scatter a touch as well now. I know, it really is. Oh my god, are you kidding? I don't think I have. Who am I kidding? I have so never finished a roll of washi tape. Ever, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. That will be a miracle. Have you had to throw out rolls of washi tape? I recently came across some and they just had to go in the bin. Okay, so I have, oh, piece of hair. Okay, that one's, oh no, that's too much in a line. Come on, come off now, please. No! Okay, oh, hello, Miss Louisa. You're late to the game. Is Daddy got the door closed? That's gonna have to stay there. Yes, hello, you're not getting a scratch behind the ears. I'm busy. Mama's busy. Oh. How are the Golden Girls going, Jamie? If anyone doesn't know, the Golden Girls are Jamie's chickens. They are awfully adorable. And I think this last one can go down here. And do you know what? think just a few little, look at this, all gone. Look at all the ones I've coloured though. Done some yellow ones, oh, in the bin, woohoo, down. Oh, we couldn't possibly go down on the floor, could we? No. Oh, little naughties. Okay, so I've got these teeny tinies, and once again want to finish this one off. So we will scatter a few of these. Do you know what? I'm going to grab take my pick tool, and I think it's going to be easier with this.
It's 1 o'clock.
Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Thank you so much for telling me that. What I thought was going to be quick is never quick with me. Oh, for my lordy do. Okay. And one up there. Oh. Okay. The top came off that one. I don't know if you can see. The top came off it, so I'm just going to grab another one properly and put it. I just lost that. If anyone sees it, tell me where it is, but I totally lost it. And just put that one over the top. This is just where you just do a little bit of adding and scattering just to finish it off. I don't want to add too much, but I think if I add 2 more and I'll finish off these 2 rows at the bottom, that would be fantastic. Then I've only got those ones to go. So that's an accomplishment in itself. Great. Done. So pop those over there. I will grab over what I have used so you can see. So I've ended up making 3 today, and I've already made 2. So that means 4 straight into my stash. I am so very happy with that. So we have used the golden honey paper that you can get during celebration with orders over $90. I have used our sponge brayers, and I will grab our dies. Oops, and I've lost one. Okay, and I have used our golf club dies and our stitched So Sweetly dies. Have I missed anything? And we used the Stamparatus. And we used those gems. So yeah, they are happy cards, and I'm really glad I got the color combo, because I wouldn't have necessarily put the Daffodil Delight with the Pretty Peacock, but it actually worked really, really well. Hey Jade, thanks for joining. Jamie, you're so funny. I haven't lost anything recently. I don't have any chicken stamps, so I can't make a card in honor to the Golden Girls. That's a bit sad, actually. They are great together. So yeah, if you ever want a colour challenge, we do a monthly one on SU Colour Challenge, or you can ask for a colour challenge at any time, which is what I did for this one. I asked for a specific one. No, I'm sure there were chicken stamps in celebration last year or the year before, And I did make a chicken card, but yeah. Oh, please do, Kathy, please do. Well, thank you girls for joining me, and I will be back later in the week. I don't know what day I'm free at this stage. I haven't checked that far in the diary. So have a wonderful start to your week, and I will see you later. Thanks. Bye.